My name's Sam Cook. I'm the owner of Prism Communications, and I run a digital ad agency working for expert authors, speakers, and coaches. I've had a lot of video marketing that I've seen, especially in the internet marketing industry, where it's someone talking to a camera saying, here's me, this is what I've done, this is why I'm so great, and this is why your life's going to be horrible if you don't buy my product. And when I went over the quote-unquote formula for sales videos, none of them really satisfied me. And moreover, my clients just wouldn't do them. They're not used car salesmen by personality type. What I was looking for my clients was a system to sell their products in a much more authentic and natural way. I went to Australia for a digital marketing conference, and I met Ryan Spanger from Dream Engine, who was presenting on how to do video marketing. Spoke to Ryan at the conference, said, well, why don't you just do a documentary style, interview-based marketing videos? And at that point, it just really, the light bulb just went off, and I decided that's what I needed to do for my clients. I brought Ryan from Dream Engine over to the United States over the course of 2 weeks. Ryan really over-delivered on the value that he brought to the project. He flew into Boulder, Colorado, did an interview with a running coach, then we flew over to Manhattan. I spent all day with a sales trainer in Manhattan, then went to upstate New York. Then we went to Penn State, interviewed another athlete for testimonial, Pittsburgh. On the way down to Texas, we interviewed a number of athletes for a triathlon coach that I work for in Houston, in Austin, and then in Dallas. So a very full 2 weeks of filming, and also advice on editing and overall just marketing consulting from a video perspective. So really what Ryan brought was not only a filmmaker's eye for video production, but also a marketing consultant who knows how to take film from abstract art into a sales tool. There's many people who are good at film and art, and there's many people who are marketers who are really good at sales, but very few people who are intersecting in those two fields. And Ryan was really the guy who knows how to bring those two together. I wanted to not only interview my clients, but also interview people that had their lives impacted by my clients. So I decided that I wanted to sit my clients down and just have them tell their stories, because when they talk to you, a real person, instead of into the camera, they really start to connect. They forget about the camera, they don't even know it's there, and they light up and they start telling their story. But even more powerful than my clients was interviewing the people whose lives they'd impacted. Because they've had running coaches who've changed the lives of people, made them world champions, swimming coach who helped people get through cancer, triathlon coach who helps people rebalance their lives and get better connected with their families while still setting personal records. Really, really powerful stories. And they told the story much better than the client could ever tell.
My experience with Bobby McGee is every time I see him, I want to bring a notebook to write down everything he says. Because if I remember just 2 of the 100 things that he tells me over the course of the time that I see him, I know that I'll make improvements in those 2 things. I
asked them at the end of the videos, what would you tell someone who's interested in buying this product? And they'd say, buy it. It's the best investment you ever make. It had a huge impact in my life. And hearing that from someone who's used the product, who you've connected to with a story at the end of that story, rather than someone talking into a camera who owns the product, was a much better way to sell their services.
I couldn't give a stronger recommendation than to say, do the course. It will probably be the most instructional and the most transformational thing that you can do for your running.
Ryan from Dream Engine is an innovative thinker in both the field of film, videography, but also in terms of marketing. From the inspiration, the presentation he gave, that gave me the idea, to the consulting and the execution he did on the ground for me, and then helping me map out a plan to take all the footage and how to edit it in order to produce the sales videos for my clients. There's no way I could have done this without Ryan. customers I think expect more and more sophistication out of the brands that they're going to select, and video is the future on the internet. So there's very few people who understand how to make great artistic video, but also do it in a way that's going to sell, and Ryan Spanger is definitely the man to help you do that.